To explain all three things USA is reporter at the Federalist, Brianna Lyman. Brianna, thank you so much for joining us. The Pentagon has rebranded to the Department of War. What do you make of this move?
I think this is a great move. Up until 1947, it was called the Department of War. And post World War II, there was a shift in how we wanted to posture ourselves. We wanted to prevent, like other countries, another world conflict. And unfortunately, with that name change, it signified a huge shift in how America conducted herself on the foreign stage. And since 1947, we have become the world police. So I hope that by reverting back to the original name, Department of War, we send the signal that our defense, capabilities are solely to protect Americans in a time of war, but we are no longer going to be the police of the world.
Totally. And look, Austin City appears not to have learned anything from the disastrous Cracker Barrel rebrand. They've ditched their heritage logo for a new modern version. Now, Austin is a left-wing island in Texas, which is mostly Republican and conservative. But why does the left in the US keep wrecking heritage and going for these boring, modern, lame rebrands that no one likes?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No one likes them. These are top-down impositions from people who live in these elite, euphoric ideas of what a city or America should be, and they impose it on the rest of us. But the average person in Austin, number one, probably did not want to spend more than $1 million on the ugliest logo I've ever seen. And any kind of city that has $1 million to spend on a logo is a city that taxes its constituents too much, because that is not what taxpayer dollars should be used for. But I think the overarching theme here is that the left wants to make everything this bleak, corporate, mundane look, and it takes the character and charm away from things that make America American, right? Americana.
So true. Now, I want to turn to Pam Bondi, the Attorney General. She's established a task force to eradicate anti-Christian bias. Here she was earlier this week.
The Department of Justice will protect religious liberty for Christians and for all Americans. Biden's Department of Justice abused and targeted Christians. Pro-life Christians were arrested and imprisoned for peacefully praying outside abortion clinics. The FBI spied on traditional Catholics in their parishes.
How important is this? Was there a sense that Christians under the Biden administration were not free to practice their faith openly?
Oh, yeah. In Richmond, Virginia, Pam Bondi briefly touched on this, but there was a memo to go after traditional Catholics. The FBI, a federal agency, was weaponized to target individuals for practicing their First Amendment right. We saw it with the FACE Act, which was used to target pro-lifers who did the crime of praying outside an abortion clinic. And it's all concerning because not only was America founded on the idea that anyone can have free practice of religion, but our founders were extremely clear about the role that Christianity played in the creation of this amazing country. They spoke of providence. They spoke of Christianity being the guiding principles of the Declaration of the Constitution. So to see a government agency, an administration that is supposed to uphold the Constitution, turn it flat on its face is disturbing. So I'm happy to see that Pam Bondi and Trump are taking a new stance.